Good morning, guys. Today's verbal aptitude lesson is here on negative sign questions. This is a placement test. The questions are asked here on negative sentences and questions. Means how to frame a negative sentence, how to frame a question, that is an interrogative sentence. Here you will become perfect here. Okay, and these are the questions being asked in competitive exams in this way also. So I'm coming here topic wise, how the questions are being asked in placement tests. Okay, placement test 1, placement test 2, placement test 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. In each test I am covering one topic. In this placement test I am going to cover the topic here on negative sign questions, right? So see the nature of questions that are being asked in competitive exams, and I will provide you the solutions and also the explanation, right? So let us see here its objectives. Objectives of this test here: to enable the students to identify the common errors in negative and interrogative sentences, okay, that are asked in competitive exams, and correct them. Okay. Methodology, usually I always follow here inductive and interactive method with sufficient examples. And here even the feedback is taken through tests. Actually, this is a feedback test only, right? Next, let us see here the questions which are asked. Okay. Now, see the first section A. Right. Choose the word or phrase that best completes each sentence. What do you think here? Dash. See the options. Me. It is a question here. Right? What do you think here? Told me, or they told me, didn't tell me, did he tell me? See here, what is the correct form? Generally, you see in the questions here, in the questions, what is the structure here? Question structure, let me tell you. Here, a question or interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Okay, what is the structure of the question here? Generally here, WH forms will come here in the beginning. Okay, what, where, why, how, like that. These will come in the beginning. Then here, helping verb. Okay, then the subject. Okay, then the main verb. Then the, okay, so, right? Then object or complement or like this. Then the question mark. So here before subject there should be helping verb, and after subject there should be main verb. If there is a WH forms here before helping verbs, here WH forms should come. That is like who, what, where, when, why, like that. Okay, is it clear? Right? So here whether it is following that structure or not here. What do you think here? This is the subject. Okay, and here it is a helping verb, and here it is main verb, and here this is WH form. So it is following here. Remaining here should not be in the inverse. Here only subject or helping verb is already in inverse form. So here in this place, simply here, what do you think of me? What do you think here? Okay, what do you think told me is not correct. What do you think here? Didn't tell me is not correct. What do you think they told me is correct one? What do you think they told me? So here don't go with this one. Why? Here, of course, here it is subject, helping verb, main verb. So here already subject and helping verb, these are in inverse position. Helping verb already came before subject. This is the helping verb. it came before the subject. Okay. So in one question here, so in the beginning, if there is a subject, if the helping verb comes before the subject, that is enough. Again here, in this place, in the object place, there is no need of inversion. So what is the correct answer? What do you think here? They told me. This is the right answer. So next one. Why not dash the meeting here for Monday morning? Why not? Why don't you schedule? We can say, or why not schedule the meeting here? This is just like a suggestion. Why not scheduling the meeting for Monday morning is wrong. Why not you schedule? So generally here you schedule is not necessary because we are speaking with the second person only. Why don't you schedule, or why not schedule a meeting for tomorrow, Monday morning? Is it clear? So this is the correct answer. Okay. So even, okay, why don't you schedule is also correct. But why don't you is not there here. Right? So don't you is implied here. That's why. Because we are addressing to the second person only. So then you is not necessary. So this is enough. Why not schedule the meeting for Monday morning? This is here a suggestion. Okay. So generally here, you know, in the spoken English, you might have heard so many sentences like that. Why don't we? Why don't you? Okay. Why don't you apply for the job? Okay. Why don't you stand in a queue? Why don't you try for it? It is just like a suggestion. Okay. Is it clear? Next, let us come to the third one. They explained that she couldn't take the course. So here, comma is there. Again here, what should be kept in the blank? So after giving a statement, if there is a comma, and again if there is a question mark, they are expecting a question tag from us. What is the question tag actually? After giving a statement, to confirm whether the statement is true or false, we frame a question tag. What is the structure of a question tag? Here, after statement, okay, after the statement, here question tag will be there. Question tag. Yeah, question tag. Question tag. What is the question tag here? See the question tag here. After statement here, question tag structure will be helping verb, here if required, after it is followed by not for positive statements, then here followed by subject here, subject in pronoun form. This is the question tag. What is that here? Helping verb, then followed by not for positive statements. For negative statements, there is no need of adding not. For positive statements here, in a question tag, you have to add not. Is it clear? So helping verb followed by not, then followed by subject in pronoun form. Here, what is that here? What is the subject here? Subject is they only. Okay? Is it clear? And verb is explained. Verb is explained here. In this one, what is the helping verb? What is the helping verb here? In explained, this one here, okay, did plus explain. Did plus explain. So here helping verb is the did only. Did plus V1 becomes a V2 form. You know that. They explained that she couldn't take the course. Right? Here means we are confirming whether they explained or not. So our question tag should be related to here confirm whether they explained it or not. Is it clear? So what is that here? Helping verb did. Okay, did is there. Then followed by not, because it is a positive statement. They explained is positive, right? So then here we need to add not, didn't. So what is the subject here? They. Didn't they? So this is the answer. So what is the option here? D. Didn't they? Next one, fourth one. See the fourth one. So dash real work was done in the office while the boss was away. So in negative sentences, okay, in the negative sentences we can use here any. In the questions also we can use any. Right? So generally here what do you say? Not a real work was done is wrong. Okay? Not any real work was done you can use, or no real work was done in the office while the boss was away, or not any. You can give preference to this one. Not any real work was done in the office while the boss was away. So in the negatives here we can use any also. Right. In the negative side questions here we can use any. Not any real work was done in the office, or even you can use no also, but give preference to this one. Okay? Not any. So if you want to say simply, no real work was done in the office while the boss was away. Right. You can use this one also, but to emphasize here, you can use not any. Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. So, which of them is the first in line? Who of them, or whom of them is first in line? So here you can say, which of them is first? So which can be used here for things and persons. Okay, which can be used for things and persons. Which of them? Okay. Right? Which of them is, okay, which of them means which one only. Right? So that's why here is also correct. Don't say which of them are. If it is plural, you can go for are. But you can't say here first will be only one person or one thing, no? That's why which of them is only. Right? First in line. Okay. Right? The answer is A. Right. Let us move to the next section. Next. Read the instructions. Identify the one underlined expression A or B or C or D that must be changed in order to correct the sentence. So, in competitive exams, we can get here such type of questions also. Is it clear? These are called here common errors. Okay? Identify the error in a sentence. Right? And see here which part here should be changed in order to correct the sentence. Let us see here. My neighbor used to say, how about helping me carry this? Or give me a hand with this? Would you? But at no time he asked me if I ever needed help with anything. But at no time. So here but at no time he asked me. In this one here, when when the sentence begins like this, but at no time he asked is wrong. This expression is wrong. Here, when it begins with negative here part before the subject, so here this should be rewritten like this one. No time did he ask me. Because when the sentence begins with negation, no time, not, like that. Is it clear? Before subject here, if the negation comes like no. Okay. So here it should be, did he ask? Generally here, what is the negative sentence? He did not ask me. He did not. So did not ask. Okay. He did not ask me. Is it clear? Generally here not comes after the helping verb. Right? But here, when this is shifted to begin in the beginning of the sentence, that is before subject, is it clear? Right? Here, an inversion is needed. But at no time did he ask me if I ever needed help with anything. Okay? Next. See here. Second one. I am not trying to work here more, but quite often I have no time for lunch. I am not trying to work more, but quite often I have no time for lunch, or I don't have much of an appetite, so I take no longer a whole hour for my lunch or breakfast. I take no longer expression is wrong here. So what is the correct expression? No longer should come here before take. I no longer take. So no, I no longer take. Okay? Or no longer I take. You can use here no longer I take. Because no longer should come before take or before I also. Is it clear? I no longer take. No longer I take. So here there is a need of correction. So mistake is in D. Correction is needed in D. Right? Third one. I told Sarah that it wasn't my party. I explained that it was my brother's party. So none of my friends had been invited. I guess she didn't believe me because her first question was, why you didn't invite me to the party? Why you didn't invite here to the party? Here is a mistake. Why you didn't? What is the structure of the question here? What did I say? Here. What is the structure of the question here? Yeah. In the question here, generally, helping verb should come first here. First WH form, then helping verb, okay, then subject, then main verb, then question mark. This is a structure of a question here. But you see here, why you didn't here? This helping verb should come before subject, you. Why didn't you invite me to the party? Right? Why didn't you invite me to the party? That is the correct option. Okay? Now, what is the reason here? The helping verb, okay, should come before the subject here. You is the subject, didn't is the helping verb. So here, why didn't you? Here, I'll write here. Why didn't you? why didn't you invite? Right? Why didn't you invite me to the party? Is it clear? Now let us move to the next question. Did you see those students are cheating during the exam? No. But you didn't you tell the teacher? I decided not to tell her because I didn't really think it was my business, and no one wants to be a telltale. Yeah, does he? Don't say anything about this to anyone. Will you? Right? Uh, what is that? What is the answer? So here, where is the mistake? I decided not to tell her because, correct only. Here, this is also correct. A also correct. No. But didn't you tell the teacher? This is correct only because the helping verb is before the subject. But didn't you tell the teacher? Correct only. I decided not to tell her. Correct only. Because I didn't really think it was my business, and no one here, when there is no one, okay, here no one wants to wants to be a telltale, does he? When there is no one, why do you say here does he? Why not she? No one is not related to only a male, it may be a female also. Here, why here he is needed here? Why can't she? So that's why here is a mistake. So you can't keep a he or you can't keep she. So instead here you can go with they to avoid the gender discrimination. To avoid the gender discrimination, because no one means not he, not she. If you take he, some may question, sir, why not she? If you take she, someone may question, why not he? So to avoid gender discrimination, so just change it as they. They means it may be male or female. Is it clear? Right? When you change it to they plural form, here does becomes here do. Do they? This is the right option. Okay? Right. Next one. See what is it? Not many people realize that a spider is no insect because insects don't have 8 legs and none of them make webs. Not many people realize that. Okay, not this is correct only. Not many people realize that spider is no insect. Here is wrong here. No insect is wrong here. It should be not an insect. Not here. It is not an insect. Spider is not an insect. So before insect an should be there, here not. A spider is not an insect because insects don't have 8 legs. And none of them make webs. Right? Right. Let us move to the next section. That is C. So the questions may be asked here in the competitive exams, especially in the placement tests. They may ask like this also. Of course, they will give options sometimes. Sometimes they just give blanks only. Right? Isn't it window shopping fun? Look at these lovely vases. Look at these lovely vases. So here you need negative question or positive question, because here positive statement is this. Look at them, right? And what is he saying here? Look at these lovely vases. Okay. So here the question should come in a negative way. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? Here, aren't they beautiful? So they are lovely, aren't they? Yeah, they are okay. They are okay. Is it clear? Let's buy one. Let's buy one. Is it clear? It is a conversation between two persons here. Let's buy one. With what? Because they don't have money. Let's buy one. With what? Okay. Is it a question only here? If it is the answer here with money or with something like that, you can say. But here it is a question only. With what? Oh, come on. Just one only. Here. No, I don't think so. They are not nicer than the ones we already have at home. They are not nicer, or they are no nicer than the ones we already have at home. Oh, you are such a spoiled sport. Okay? Right. No, I'm not. Okay. Person A is here, okay, blaming. Is it clear? Alright, saying here you are a spoiled sport. Then person B, no, I'm not like that. I'm simply trying to avoid here spending money that we haven't got. Is it clear? No. Okay? I'm not. Okay? Okay? I'm not. Or you can say just I'm it. Short form. I'm it. Okay? This it should be right. Okay. Dash. Okay, next, go to the next one, sentence. Fifth one. Dash we buy anything at all? Here. So, can we, okay. Anything means negative only. So, can't we buy anything here? Can't we buy anything at all? Or, no, here. Or, can't we, you can say, or can we? Can we buy anything at all? Or can't we buy? Because here previous negative only, I am not. I am simply trying to avoid spending money that we haven't got. So you are saying we don't have money. So can't we buy anything at all? No. But you can enjoy looking. That after all is what window shopping means. Is it clear? After all, what window shopping means. See, check it here. Aren't they beautiful? Yes. With what? Yeah. They are not nicer than. They are no nicer than. Okay. Not is the preferable first. Right? Oh, you are such a spoiled sport. No, I'm not. I'm simply trying to avoid spending money that we haven't got. So, can't we buy anything at all? Or can? So, can't we is preferable. Okay? Right? Next. No, but you can enjoy looking. That after all is what window shopping means. So, here two persons went to the shop, and here they made a conversation like this. Right. Next, let us move to the next section. Yeah. Complete each sentence in such a way that it is as similar as possible in meaning to the sentence above it. Okay, this is a in academic exams, here it may be like that, rewrite as directed. Okay, is it clear? See this one, first one, means you should begin with the sentence as directed here, because the beginning part of the sentence is given, beginning word or beginning part. Okay, so when you rewrite the sentence, the rewritten sentence also should give the same meaning as the previous one. Is it clear? Right? The room wasn't only cold, it was also very damp. So here generally not only but also, okay, say, but the sentence should begin with not. So here what is that? Not only. Here what is that? Not only was the room cold. Not only was the room cold, but also it was damp or very damp. Very damp. You see, so you can avoid this. It was also. Not only was the room cold, but also very damp. Okay, this is a rewritten sentence which gives similar meaning. Okay, as in the first statement. Right? So meaning should not be changed here. So meaning of the first sentence and second sentence, rewritten sentence, they should be similar. Is it clear? Similar to the meaning of the second sentence also, rewritten sentence also should be similar to that of first sentence. Right? Next, your sister said that she gave the money to someone. So here it is in the question form. Right? So here what is that? Rewrite the sentence like that. Who did she give? What is that here? Who did she give the money? Who did she means your sister, right? Who did? Okay. Who did your sister say she gave the money? Right? Let us see this one. Check it. Who did your sister say? Right? So here say plus did becomes said. Here in the place of someone, here it is coming here. Who? Okay. So from did here, did is the combination, said is the combination of did plus say. Did plus say. Right? Who did? Okay. So from this said here, helping verb is taken out and it is coming here before sister. Who did your sister say she gave the money? Right? Right. Next. So Andrews thinks that something has been stolen. So here only, see here, things in this one, what is the helping verb? Does. So what does Andrews think has been stolen. Has been stolen. Check it here. What does he think has been stolen? Right? This something is okay. Something he is becoming here. So that is becoming what? Something is what? So since it is a question here, bring the helping verb here. Bring out the helping verb. Thinks. Thinks is the combination of does plus think. Does plus think becomes thinks. So from things here we are bringing out helping verb. What does subject Andrews, then main verb think here has been stolen. Right? Next. Fourth one. She suggested that I take the train instead of driving. So here it should be written in the direct speech here. She said here. So it should begin with the why. In the suggestion here, okay, why do you frame a sentence of suggestion with why? So here can we go with why don't you take the train? Yeah, you can here. Why don't you take? I becomes you. Why don't you take the train? Okay, instead of driving. Instead of driving. Is it clear? So question mark. This is also suggestion. Why don't you take? Okay. Why don't you think? Is it clear? Next. What's his name and where does he live? Okay. They asked me. That is past in the past only. They asked me. So in the statement here, it should not be inverse here. They asked me what his name was and where he lived. So here if the name is still the same name, you can say is also. If he lives at the same place here, permanent here where he lives, you can write like this also. Okay, right? If these are continuing, okay, if there are no changes in the name and his living place, you can use here in the present form also. Okay, is it clear? They asked me what his name is because previous name and present name both are same. Then you can go with is. And previous living and present living same, you can go with lives. Okay, because here, okay, in the question mark here, helping verb is before subject. But in the statement, in the answer statement here, does here again comes, is mixed with the main verb. Where he lives. If it is permanent. If it is only past here, where he lived. Is it clear? Right? So, see any doubt here? No. Why don't you take the train? That is the suggestion. What his name was and where he lived. Why we say here what his name was? Okay, the name may be changed here. Thinking that we are saying what his name was. But if the name is the same name now also, you need not go with was. You can go with is only. What his name is and where he lives. If he lives now also. Right? Okay. So this is fourth one and fifth one. These are related to here direct indirect speech. Is it clear? But only in negative sign questions. Right. Now let us move to the next section. First read the instructions. Complete the text and questions with these words. Then answer the questions. See the list of the words: did, how, never, no, nothing, what, where, which, who, why. Right? See here. Your parents have sent you a ticket to fly to New York, where they are planning to celebrate their wedding anniversary. Here, not much here is happening at work. You have what is that? Not much or nothing much. See what is that? What, where, which, why, how, did, never. Yes. So not much are here. Let us see here. What is that? Even instead of not also, you can go with nothing is there. Nothing is preferably here. It is already there in the list here. One, you can say nothing here in this one. Nothing much is happening at work. Next, you have never been to New York. Check it here. You have never been to New York and you have had no holiday trips. You can say here no holiday trips. This can be possible. Right only? Read once again. Nothing much is happening at work. For the celebration of their wedding anniversary, nothing much is happening at work. So they have invited you. Okay? Is it clear? Asked you to visit and okay? And look after the arrangements. Is it clear? Right? But previously you have never been to New York and you have had no holiday trips for more than a year. Right? So you have quickly packed a couple of large suitcases, right? And headed to the airport. You are now sitting on a board flight YJ23 non-stop from London to New York. Means it starts at London and arrives at New York, right? Waiting to take off. Flight attendant hands you a questionnaire. You decide to complete it. Okay, what is your flight number? Can we say fill this one? What is your flight number? Which is or what is? What is your flight number? What? Right? Then the answer will be YZ here 23. Yeah. Then why are you taking this flight? Here, because the answer is business or leisure. His question, it is followed by business or leisure. So why are you here taking this flight? Business or leisure? Right? Next. So generally here, is it business? No, leisure. To spend holidays with the parents on their wedding anniversary. Right? Yeah. Dash paid for flight. Myself or somebody else? Who booked here? Your parents have sent you a ticket. Means your parents have paid for the ticket. So here, what is the question? Who paid you? Who paid for your flight? See here. I'll rewrite this one. Who paid? Who paid for your flight? Who paid? Somebody else. That is your parents. Okay. Next. Dash check in banks for this flight. Yeah, dash you check in banks for this flight, right? Uh, so they are asking whether the bags have been checked or not. So they are asking, did you check in bags? So check in and check out here, both are needed here. So did you check in bags for this flight? So answer here. So we will board after getting them checked only. Yeah, did you check in bags for this flight? Yes. At Dash Airport, did you board this flight? Boarding point. That is the starting point, London. At which airport? At which airport did you board this flight? That is London. Okay. So where will you leave this flight? Where will you leave this flight? Where will you? New York. Okay. New York. Dash many flights have you made in the last 12 months? How many? How? Right? Okay, how many flights have you made here in the last 12 months? None. Answer. This is the first time, no? None. So here, nothing is 1. Option number 1, never 2. Is it clear? Right? No 3. Yeah, what 4? Yeah, why 5? Why 5? This is 5. Check it. 5. Next, who paid you? Who is 6? Here it is 6. Right? Next, did is 7. This is 7th one. Right? Which is the 8th one? Which? Right? This is 8. Please make it clear. This is 8. Or I will write below. 8. Next, where is 9? Next, how is 10? Right? Okay guys, here, because in the placement exams, they may ask you in any way on any topic. Is it clear? Right? They may ask you like fill in the blanks, giving blanks in a paragraph and asking you to select from the list. This is one. Okay. And they may ask you here, what is this here? Rewrite as a directed. Is it clear? They may ask you here again fill in the blanks like this. And they may ask you detect the error, identify the part of the sentence where the correction is needed. Is it clear? Right? And this may be asked here in the sentence improvement also. Right? They will give 4 options here. Is it clear? With correct options. Out of 4 options, only 1 option is correct. Okay, without error. Okay? Improvement in the sentence or correction of sentences. Is it clear? Or common errors. All these are same. Is it clear? Next, multiple choice. So 4 types of questions are being asked. So that may be here in any part here, any section? Is it clear? Any topic? Is it clear? So today's topic is on negative sign questions. So for this, you can go with our previous videos on the sentence structure, how negative sentence and how a question should be framed. Is it clear? Right? Okay, guys. Let us see here. Thank you. All the best.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.